Alright, in this video I want to take a look at a upgraded model of the hot glue gun kit I recently took a look at. This one has a carrying case and everything. So anyway, take a quick look at these images, gives you a little more detail, and then we'll just talk briefly about this hot glue gun. Okay, so as stated, we're taking a look at a hot glue gun. I've played around with it a little bit. Don't judge my crafting skills. I was just playing around with, attaching some popsicle sticks and different designs and everything. It holds quite well, so actually works, pretty good. And I really like the trigger mechanism on this. It's actually very large and it's easy to work with compared to the hot glue gun I had been using in the past. So this is kind of nice. You have a cord that is nearly 5 feet long, 4.75, so nearly 5 feet long. You have a little flip out kickstand, so whenever you're finished working, you can let it cool, or if you need to set it down as you're working through your different tasks and crafts and such. So that's pretty cool. A little flip out. The other one I had did not have that either. It also has a power switch on the handle right there, which is nice because again, the other one that I used to use did not have that. My only complaint about every hot glue gun is I wish the cable was not so stiff, so when you sit it down it doesn't kind of tend to push it one way or the other to make it fall over, where stiffer cables kind of push it and you have to kind of navigate and work around that. It heats up quite quickly and it gets up to 329 degrees Fahrenheit, so it gets quite warm, so you shouldn't have any issues there. Set that down. It does come with a little warranty / help card, so if you run into issues or problems, you can contact them. And it does come with these little fingertip like silicone protectors in the event you need those. It'd be quite handy, I guess, if you're cleaning off the nozzle and you're not, easier to clean when it's warm than when it's cold, because once it dries on there, it kind of solidifies pretty well. And sometimes it's a little hard to get that glue off. Plus you're working with your projects and you may have some excess glue you want to work with. You do have a little user guide or a user manual. That's obviously going to be nice in case you need it for some reason. And you do get an assortment of glue sticks included. I believe there's 20 glue sticks that come included. And you get this 20 pack here, and that's just going to be clear, and then a 20 pack here, which have some different colors. Now, I'll leave all of the links that are relevant to these items below, because I believe this is separate, whereas this is included. So, one of the main things, though, is the first one I took a look at was very similar to this, and it works quite well. And like I said, they do work quite well for playing around for the little projects that I use them for, just kind of goofing off. But it had like a cardboard box and I had no way to store it because it just does fit in the box. Whereas this is the new upgraded model. I don't know that there's technically any change to the actual unit itself. I haven't been able to see visually a change, and I don't recall there being a change as far as the parameters in terms of the 40 watt, 329 degrees Fahrenheit, the 4.75 foot long cable, things like that. But you have this actually it's quite thick plastic instead of being super thin, because I've had some of these, you go to pick it up and just in the event of picking it up, you get a crack across it. Whereas this one right here is actually fairly rugged, and you do have the little snaps to close it. So this one does include a little hinged. It's not the plastic hinge that just folds back and forth. It's like legitimate hinges. So when you open and close that, you're not wearing the plastic out, which fatigues the plastic over time, and it actually just breaks off. So this is a quite nice carrying case they've included, so that's a really cool option. And the nice thing is you can take your glue sticks. Well, let's put the paperwork in first. These are quite pliable, so it doesn't really matter. Put the glue sticks in, get those kind of flattened out. And kind of have to pull the glue stick back out, obviously, to get this all to fit in here. But you can see I can put this all right back in. Well, I'll throw that in there. I can throw this in there as well, but I'm not going to. It does fit, obviously, because the other glue sticks fit. But I can put that all in there, close that up, and I'm good to go. And that's much nicer, much neater, and a lot easier for storage than previously, which was the cardboard box, which just barely fit everything, and it was a challenge to keep it, all in there. This also being clear, you can see what's inside, so that's pretty nice. If you really wanted to, you may be able to fit some of the additional glue sticks into the box with it. That would really be up to you as far as how you want to try to fit them in there. But I think it's really cool. I think it's really nice that they included this box. I wish the other one, that was one thing that as soon as I got it, used it and went to put it away, I didn't like putting it away because I didn't like the little box, because I couldn't get everything to fit back in there quite as well as I wanted it to. So this is kind of a blessing of sorts to have the opportunity to take and have this with the storage option. So anyway, again, I'll leave the link below. You can check out more. I think it's really cool that they have these different variety of colors. They look really cool. They have like glitter inside. So especially if you're doing something with some kids, and the situation we're doing, still this global pandemic. Kids are still at home a lot. So arts and crafts are a fun thing. Cheap and easy and relatively safe. Of course, it does get kind of warm, but I think you can, pretty well take care of that. The whole unit doesn't get very hot, of course, just the tip here. And this little rubber piece gets warm, but not so much that you couldn't actually touch it. I think you'll be able to keep your kids wrangled in, hopefully, and not damage any skin or surfaces. So that's it. I just want to share that with you really quickly. I think it's really cool. It heats up quickly, and like I said, there's a variety. Plenty of glue sticks included. You can glue a lot of stuff with what is included and then buy more if you need to. But that's pretty much it. I'll leave a link below as stated. Thanks for watching.